Oh boy, continues.
Oh boy.
Luckily I had ibuprofen a while ago, so my headache should be clear.
That's good.
Alright.
I mean, at least it ain't Sonic Genesis.
Oh god, who's playing that for the channel?
Not me! That was my first experience with Sonic Genesis was in a hospital.
Oh god, that must have been horrible.
Yes.
Did you actually did you complain it to whoever worked at the hospital?
No. The game just bored me.
That's the worst
so you didn't know you didn't know how bad it was at the time. Giga.
Nope. And I played the original, it's just like, holy crap. How did they fuck this up?
Oh my god. Oh yeah, I know what Craig's doing.
It's just one thing I'm glad that exists.
I feel stupid about this. Because I realized that Crash can actually flip the switches so late in my playthrough.
Knock, press, no.
And Craig just lost his sanity there. You know, it seems like my playthrough was the liberation of France for Kreg and Giga.
Like I said, we could have talked about. There are things we could have talked about during my playthrough, but no, everyone just decided to get on my case about how I played the game.
Because we didn't think of it.
Craig, you forgot two treasures.
But we didn't think of that, you dingus.
You forgot two treasures, Craig.
Craig.
I think he knows.
Go back.
I think he knows.
Go back. Go back.
Yeah, I think he knows. He just realized his mistake. Craig, what are you doing?
Back.
Craig?
Go back.
Are you looping around? Oh, okay.
It's just like, wait, this is the wrong way.
Oh my god, that lag!
Oh wow. Why is he even lagging, even?
What I was going to say about Sonic Genesis was, I'm glad it exists, because we wouldn't have gotten Christian Whitehead's port of the game. If it weren't for that.
Really?
Yeah. Like Stealth and Stealth went ahead and ported the game to GBA and showed him that you could do a better job.
Yeah, because wasn't it they worked off of the advanced engine, which was meant to work with smaller sprites?
Huh.
And for some reason, it makes it a terrible game.
And if you just rebuild the game from scratch, then it actually runs better, which is always the case.
I see.
Even still,
remember what Iwata did like back then was like, I forgot what game it was that they had to rewrite from scratch for it to be better.
Well, in Pokemon's name, Iwata didn't even use a reference sheet for the battle system. Trust me, that guy was just what he did. Goodness gracious. It's just, I think we should just dedicate a video to that.
I know.
I probably shouldn't be in that video because I'm not completely familiar with why Iwata is such an amazing guy. Like, I don't think he's a bad guy, but I don't know why he's...
There are videos out there about it, Swat.
Yeah, get yourself as educated.
So yeah, I just have no comment on the matter right now. Which is why I wasn't as emotionally affected by his death.
Yeah, but it's just like, jeez.
I mean, I know he's important for Kirby and Earthbound and Zelda, but other than that,
And Pokemon.
Okay,
like, wasn't it even Microsoft and Sony gave their condolences that day?
Huh.
Yeah.
It was about this point that I was almost dead, but I was able to heal in my playthrough. Red Scarf commented on it.
Yeah.
Swim! Swim!
And
Mario and Wario reference.
Yeah.
I has
was
bucket.
about to point that out.
What kind of game is Mario and Wario anyway?
It's a Super Famicom mouse game. I say Super Famicom mouse instead of Super Nintendo mouse since it was Japan exclusive.
Huh.
And
Okay.
because of the poor sales of the mouse, it did not come to America. Also, Mr. Buck, put your balls in my mouth.
What?
But we got Mario Paint though.
Yeah.
Who's gonna do a playthrough of Mario Paint?
That we talked about that earlier, so
Yeah, and then someone can draw art like Bob Ross in that.
That's gonna be a one-off thing, Plom.
who's gonna do the artwork? Who's gonna do the composing?
I don't know.
Who's drawing dicks? Who's drawing dicks?
No, we're gonna avoid that obvious joke, Giga.
Who's drawing dicks?
No.
Who's drawing dicks?
No, Giga. If someone's gonna do a playthrough of Mario Paint, someone's gonna have to make legitimate art and not just draw something that could be done in a minute.
Yeah, something phallic. That was. I think that's. Might not be the word I was looking for earlier, but I think it was the word I was looking for.
Right? It's just like, damn.
Damn it!
Summertime!
Oh,
I think this was the power paintbrush in Ultra.
so these got replaced.
Yeah.
Wait, what was that item a reference to? The springtime and summertime items?
They were just the seasons.
You
Okay.
idiot, Kreg!
Now he has to loop all the way around again.
Oh yeah, because he missed the treasure chest. Are you gonna speed this up at least? No, you're not. You're gonna make us sit through it. Hey, at least I was entertaining with how I handled my backtracking.
And I didn't need to do any backtracking. I just well, except for when I died once in the tower, and in that case I just did a take two cut.
Okay. Kreg, what are you doing?
He's trying to take out a Sir Kibble with the Gazer Spiral because he loves that move.
Go back around.
We really need to discuss your structure video editing. Your humor video editing, Kreg, is really good, but we need to work on your structure.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should have at least sped this up.
Yeah, because at least I know how to when I should speed up and such, while still at the same time still.
That is a bit questionable, but yeah.
Well, then again, I don't know. I just want to do speeding up the minecart riding theme.
Well, just talking over it, jeez, it went by fast.
Yeah. Yeah, that section just went by fast, just talking about stuff normally. Like, jeez.
Yeah, he got it.
$100 coin.
For 10,000 G.
I was surprised by.
I'm pretty sure that's supposed to be like yen.
Huh. I was surprised by how much I remembered during my playthrough, because I did the entire Great Cave from memory. And when I told Kreg that, he was like, "What? What? What? Kreg, what?"
Oh my god.
I wasn't that surprised, considering how much you're a Kirby aficionado.
I just vaguely remembered where all the treasures were.
There were some I remembered more than others, namely the more crazy placed ones.
Yeah.
And then others I just remembered through playing. That and years of experience. What'd you say, Giga?
No comment on my freaking Captain Falcon pun?
No, because that's too easy.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Too basic.
So, Mr. Falcon, how did they do on my test? You got an F0.
Oh my god. Get out with your pun.
That wasn't my pun. That was like from No Pun Nintendo.
Still, get out.
Oh, Kim just showed that Willie who's boss. Just no, get out of here.
I'm just playing Platinum again.
Seriously, Giga?
If only Kreg could go on a casual stroll with a bomb ability, but alas. A dud? Really?
A dud.
A dud?
I think that was the cell phone replaced with the cell phone in the remake.
Oh my god.
Like that's
no, it is a dud.
That was considered a treasure in the original. That's kind of sad.
Yeah, good thing they changed that because why?
Yeah, and just so everyone knows, in Ultra, Tax can take your helper as well. We just didn't see that in any of our playthroughs.
Yeah. It's just He's like, shit!
Like, place a bomb on head, boom! And now he's got a sweet ride. But because of the jump height, he's probably gonna get hit.
Yeah.
That's what I was gonna
Wait.
say, puppy, for a second.
Yeah, why those spikes there? Why that spike placement? That just makes it impossible to get through unless
I see what Kreg did. He took advantage of the invincibility frames, both the helper.
We got the reflecting mirror. Yay! Now we can get the. Now we can turn Tornadus, Landorus, and Thunderous into their alternate forms.
Well, the fact that the Truth Mirror was in the original means it's definitely not a reference to Amazing Mirror.
I know. But
speaking of Amazing Mirror, so how do you feel about Team Kirby Clash Deluxe?
I feel like the final boss is definitely not only further hinting at Zero's inevitable return, come on, Hal, come on, but also I feel like given the description we have gotten of the newest game that isn't the continuation
the deluxe versions of the sub games.
Yeah, the actual new game, I feel like it's gonna be a remake of Amazing Mirror, which I'd like to see that game remade because on it I have Amazing Mirror. I've tried it every now and then, but
I see what you did, Kreg.
But yeah, I've never beaten it. It's just if they had done something like Milky Way Wishes with the abilities, I would have had an easier time with it, I think. But I've never been able to beat it. I just never. I don't know why. I just haven't.
I beat it once. That was it.
The music is so freaking loud that you barely hear.
Yeah. That's another thing.
Well, there is a good reason because I feel like Kreg wanted to try to preserve the sound effects while at the same time making sure it overpowers the game music.
I guess. Yeah.
To be honest,
What just happened there? Did I just see some sort of boomerang star from the puppet?
Well, I was going to say, I can never say anything because I keep getting interrupted.
Sorry.
What I was going to say is nice the remake would be. I think I'd rather have a new game altogether, and it just only makes me hope it would be either like just like a new game that has the that is able to play with.
Yeah. I'm fine either way as well. I would like to see a new game, but a remake would be cool, and maybe it would give me a reason to. Improvements would make it possible for me to actually beat Amazing Mirror.
You know what I would like to see if it's an Amazing Mirror remake? If they're gonna be using the same engine as Triple Deluxe and Robobot, like instead of trying to make it like everything's exactly the same, why not just actually add enhancements? Like the abilities are actually just the same of what we're used to now, and with all of the other abilities that were introduced in Amazing Mirror, actually give them the same treatment of expanding them and giving them movesets.
Yeah, I see. But maybe nerf some of the things. Like, some abilities do seem we're in space. Why are we in space?
I don't doubt they're gonna rebalance abilities. I don't doubt that. And if they're gonna really emphasize multiplayer, I really wish they find a way to give it online because.
Yeah,
think about only in Japan the local play makes sense.
Yeah, and also we saw an enemy there called Bounder, who was replaced by Gip, the flying pigs in Ultra.
Oh, by the way, this tower is not gold in the remake. I know the remake's superior, but I like gold.
Yeah. Is this still called the Old Tower, or was it named something different?
I think it's still called the Old Tower.
Because
it might be the Ancient Tower.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, let's end it there.
Alright.
Alright.
Next part.
Alright, let me try to stop the recording with my left hand.